It was just nasty last night, really nasty.
Torrential rain, hail, and high winds pummeled the northwest suburbs Wednesday night. Streets flooded and vehicles stalled as the rain fell quicker than storm drains could handle. Many people in the Northwest Metro spent Thursday cleaning up after those severe storms ripped through our area. As reporter Sonia Goen shows us, Crystal received a lot of damage.
There's a lot of damage here at Skyway Park in Crystal. Weather experts clocked winds at nearly 60 miles per hour Wednesday night. Trees are down and power lines are toppled.
I've never seen anything like this.
Christina Bemis spent most of the morning checking out the damage left behind Wednesday's powerful storms.
That power pole is down, and then the tree that's laying across the road with power lines in it.
She says the family was heading down to the basement when they heard trees snapping.
We knew that we had all these trees around, but never thought that, they would come down like they did.
Christina says she's lucky that these two trees didn't entirely crash into her home.
These two trees right here, up against the house, there is some lines down in the backyard here.
It was just nasty last night, really nasty.
Her next door neighbors are also breathing a sigh of relief.
You could feel the house shake a little bit from, just the wind.
Mother Nature decided to move things around in Kim Clark's backyard.
It was sitting over here near the fire pit.
Winds lifted a trampoline, slamming it against a tree.
It's mangled really good. There's no straightening out or anything. It's almost like somebody took it in the hands and just folded it in half.
It's pretty crazy.
Homeowners near 53rd and Georgia are also cleaning up after the storm. This tree narrowly missed Emily Idkinen's house.
There was a big wind, and I heard the tree cracking, and then I saw the sparks from when the tree hit the power line, and then it just kind of sagged there all night waiting, hanging out.
Meanwhile, Crystal Public Work crews are working around the clock to make sure the streets are clear of trees and down power lines.
It's a busy night. We had staff in the city till after midnight last night, and we're back at it today with a number of crews out clearing debris off the road.
In Crystal, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
At its peak, nearly 80,000 people lost power in the Twin Cities due to Wednesday night's storm. Xcel Energy reported power outages across the northwest suburbs. At midday Thursday, Brooklyn Center, Crystal, Brooklyn Park, and New Hope all had at least 1,000 customers still without power. The storm also impacted Hopkins High School, which canceled in-person learning Thursday due to a power outage. Just before the storm rolled through, Brooklyn Park Police had to respond to an armed carjacking. It happened in the 9600 block of Colorado Lane North just after 7:30 p.m. Wednesday. Police say the victim was sitting in the car when two people approached the vehicle. One had a gun. The victim got out and the thieves took off. As of this taping, no arrest had been made and police continue to investigate. Brooklyn Park Police also had to call in crisis negotiators Wednesday to resolve a situation involving a man with a gun. The incident additionally led to a lockdown placed at Park Brook Elementary School when the man was seen walking around with the weapon. Police advised nearby residents to lock their doors and shelter in place. Eventually, a SWAT team found the man who had barricaded himself inside of a home, and they were able to get him to surrender peacefully. Brooklyn Park Police have brought in new surveillance equipment to help fight crime this summer. As Delane Cleveland reports, residents will start seeing mobile trailer cameras placed in strategic locations throughout the city.
It is a very nice park. It's secluded.
A neighborhood park is usually a desirable amenity.
The city did a big rehabilitation with Lakeland Park that just got completed at the end of last year, beginning of this year.
But Inspector Bill Barrett says there's been some undesirable activity happening in Lakeland Park in recent years.
Everything that ranged from shots being fired, individuals in possession of guns, narcotics activity, intimidation, just overall suspicious activity.
To help prevent that, Brooklyn Park Police are turning to the Eye in the Sky, one of 3 newly purchased trailer cameras.
It kind of serves 2 functions. It provides a sense of safety and security for residents who live in what we would identify as maybe a hot spot or a park, which is having a lot of activity, unfortunately sometimes criminal activity. But it also acts as a deterrent.
A lot of officers have access to these cameras.
Using a computer, officers like Nikki Matthewman can access the footage through a live feed.
So you can really get in, see what's going on.
And zoom in on vehicles, license plates, and faces.
If there's gatherings, we'll just kind of hone in, look at it, see if everything is good. If it looks like there's some criminal activity, maybe we'll get some officers down there to just kind of roam the area.
Meanwhile, the department wanted to ease residents' concerns about a lack of privacy.
You know, these cameras are strategic. We do not point them at individuals' homes. We do not point them at anything like that.
Ultimately, the idea is that the increased surveillance will help create a safer environment.
If it just lets people know, hey, don't do anything here because you are being monitored by the police. We can't identify who you are. So be it.
In Brooklyn Park, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Saturday is World Migratory Bird Day, and the Eastman Nature Center is celebrating. Photojournalist Dustin Scholl tagged along on an early morning bird hike just to see what kinds of birds he could find.
So we're going to head down, we're going to do the Heron Trail, which is a great one. Hopefully we'll find the tanager as we walk. That's a yellow-rumped warbler. He's got that yellow on the side of his body. There's a blue-winged warbler. Awesome. A lot of our birds that are migrating through right now, they've either spent the winter in southern part of the United States or down into Central and even South America. Some of them do nest around here, but a lot are pushing through up into the northern part of the state and up into Canada. Oh, there's someone. Scarlet tanager. Because the leaves aren't totally out yet, it makes it easier still to spot them. They're just gorgeous. So on Saturday, we are having a World Migratory Bird Day Festival. And it's just a chance for people to get out, learn a little bit about birds, see some of our spring migrants that are moving through. Warblers, we saw the scarlet tanager today, which is a fabulous bird. Where are you? Oh, here's the other male right above our heads. I think it's just fun is for them to experience something new, and it's that discovery and seeing that bird. Female black-throated green.